So you know this thing called MSRP? I'm sure you do. A lot of companies don't stick to it, though. And if you're wondering what is MSRP, it is manufacturer's retail suggested price. Now, some people will say it is suggested. However, when products can go as much as 50% more over the MSRP, I think MSRP should probably be called something else. So apparently, less than 5%, this is the 5% of the GPUs that are actually in stock, are at MSRP. Only 5%. If you enjoy this content, please do everything that's above here. Like, share, subscribe, as well, comment, but don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, I will throw an image on the screen here. Maybe you'll have a laugh at this. Maybe you won't. If you are actually thinking about buying a video card, you're not happy. If you already bought a video card and paid too much for it, like, for example, if you picked up an RTX 5080, or a 1590 from good old NVIDIA, you probably paid 50% more plus for it than you wanted to, or than you want to if you're picking it up. And I imagine it's probably pushing some people maybe completely out of PC gaming altogether. I mean, if prices continue to rise, how much do you think the 60 series will be? And this is not only from NVIDIA, of course. This is all across the board as well, with AMD and Intel. So it's really not that bad, is it? Yeah, it really is. And, you know, it's strange because once we as consumers start buying products and they go up and up and up and up in price, sometimes we forget. And when there's a special, you know, a fake special, so to speak, and you go, ooh, wow, that's not too bad. But you forgot because it was an elevated price anyway, and prices have been going up so much, you forgot what it should cost. Because there isn't any way in this world that, for example, an RTX 5090 should cost $5,000 just for the video card. But there's a number of factors for that, of course. And the main one, I think, is for the fact that NVIDIA has no competition in that space. Even the 5080, there's no real competition up there, so they can charge whatever they want. Like I said, who knows what a 6090 will go for, or whatever it's going to be called. Will it be $10,000? I mean, these were selling, I don't know, maybe they're still selling on eBay and whatnot, the 5090 for $11,000 plus, because they were selling for that. And when the super versions of these come out, oh boy, I guess we just keep going round and round and round. And I mean, you know as well as I do, the 50 series launch has not gone over very well for a whole bunch of reasons. Melting cables, drivers, you know, all this kind of stuff. It's a mixed bag for sure. Personally, I would just hold off. If you have a really good card right now and it's working for you, hold on to it and see what is going to transpire in maybe the next 6 months to a year. So how much on average do you think GPU prices have gone up? 10% on average? 20%? 30%? They've gone up 28% on average across the board. That is a $134 US premium. I'm in Canada, so that's around $200 extra on average. And of course, that is called capitalism. The market generally will dictate. It will figure things out. Capitalism, you know, you can like it, you can hate it, but it is probably one of the best things that we have right now to regulate the economy overall. I know it's not perfect. I'm not saying that, but it is, you know, it works for the most part, I suppose, but not in this case, you know, because high demand, high prices. But again, that's how it kind of works. And it's unfortunate. Things have gotten out of control, I think, ever since, you know, what happened a few years ago. Now, to be fair, NVIDIA is not the only company doing this, obviously. Intel, with their Arc series, the B580 and the 570, apparently those are like 50% over what they should be. If you want to get something that's not jacked up too much in price, get an 8 gigabyte GPU. But no, don't get one because they're absolutely horrible. 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough if you are gaming now in 2025, and certainly it's not going to future-proof your purchase. How much of those really bad products gone up? 15% on average, apparently. So how about mid-tier or mid-range GPUs? $400 to $800 extra for those. 25% extra you'll be paying on average for those. So what have we learned from all this? Well, MSRP is no longer a reliable price indicator.